try and pick their brains as much as you can to try and understand their personalities as best as you can. Obviously, everyone's different, so you need to be very open-minded about that. You need to be true to yourself and stick to your beliefs on what the right structure is. And
Yalamania is fun. When you have watch parties in arenas around your country for a fourth round match, I'm in.
With free popcorn.
I am here for Yalamania. It's great for tennis. I don't want to hear any of that bullshit like, oh, I don't care. Stop talking. No, this is a movement. She is creating a movement of a sect of tennis fandom that largely didn't exist a couple of years ago. Thank you.
We're talking about a country with more than 100 million people.
The Washington Open has hosted Grand Slam champions, Olympic medalists, and some of the biggest names tennis has ever produced. Every summer, fans gather in the nation's capital expecting to watch elite competition as the North American hardcourt season officially begins. But this year, something happened that nobody around the tournament expected. The moment the official draw was released and fans discovered that Alex Eala would open her campaign against Qinwen Zheng, excitement exploded across social media. Interest surrounding that match reportedly reached unprecedented levels, with fans rushing to secure seats almost immediately. The buzz surrounding the opening round clash quickly became one of the biggest talking points of the tournament, and according to the narrative surrounding the event, organizers suddenly found themselves preparing for one of the largest crowds ever expected for a women's first-round match. Whether it was Filipino fans traveling from across the United States, neutral tennis fans eager to watch one of the WTA Tour's fastest rising stars, or spectators fascinated by the storyline of the draw, everyone seemed to want the same thing: a chance to witness Alex Eala's return to competition.
Could have done that, should have done that. I think you need to try and stay rational and objective when the match is happening and try and maybe figure out what's working, what's not working, so then you can have those conversations after the match.
For the Washington Open, that level of attention represents something much bigger than a successful ticket sale. Tennis tournaments spend months trying to build excitement before the first ball is struck. Marketing campaigns, player announcements, and promotional events are all designed to convince fans to attend. Yet in this case, the draw itself became the advertisement. Alex Eala's name paired with Qinwen Zheng immediately created one of the most intriguing first-round matchups anywhere on the WTA calendar. It is rare for an opening round encounter to generate this much discussion because those matches are usually viewed as stepping stones toward the later rounds. This one feels completely different. Many fans are already calling it a contest worthy of a quarterfinal or even a semifinal, simply because of the quality of the players involved and the history that exists between them. According to the story surrounding the tournament director Danny Valverdue has been both thrilled and challenged by the overwhelming response. Valverdue is no stranger to high-pressure tennis environments. Throughout his career, he has worked alongside some of the biggest stars in the sport, helping players prepare for the demands of elite competition while also understanding everything that happens behind the scenes to stage a successful tournament. That experience allows him to appreciate exactly what Alex Eala's growing popularity means. On one hand, every tournament director dreams of seeing this level of excitement surrounding their event, because packed stadiums create unforgettable atmospheres for players, broadcasters, and fans alike. A vibrant crowd not only improves the viewing experience, but also raises the global profile of the tournament itself.
And at the end of the day, most of the preparation that you do is outside of the court. You don't do it when the guy is playing the match, when the player is competing. So at the end of the day, when the player steps on court, you try and let the cards fall wherever they want to fall.
At the same time, increased popularity comes with responsibilities that many spectators never think about. Every additional fan entering the venue creates new logistical challenges. Security procedures have to be strengthened. Transportation plans must accommodate larger crowds. Volunteers and staff have to be positioned more carefully throughout the grounds. Entry gates become busier. Media operations become more demanding, and tournament officials must work even harder to ensure matches begin according to schedule. One delayed entrance or one overcrowded section can affect the experience for thousands of people. Those are the kinds of concerns tournament organizers quietly manage behind the scenes, while everyone else focuses on the action taking place on court. That is why the excitement surrounding Alex Eala extends far beyond tennis itself. Her presence has become an event. Everywhere she competes, interest seems to follow. Television cameras spend more time covering her matches. International media outlets continue expanding their coverage of Philippine tennis. Social media engagement surrounding her performances has skyrocketed over the past year, with highlights regularly attracting millions of views across multiple platforms. Every victory introduces her to a new audience, and every tournament brings more people curious to see whether her remarkable rise can continue. Very few players develop that kind of momentum so quickly, but Eala's 2026 season has completely transformed how the tennis world views her. The numbers help explain why anticipation continues to grow. Entering this stage of the season, Alex Eala has established herself among the highest-ranked players of her career after climbing into the world's top 30, becoming the highest-ranked Filipino player in WTA history. Rankings alone never tell the entire story, but they reflect months of consistent performances against increasingly difficult opponents. Every jump up the rankings represents victories earned against players who are themselves fighting to remain among the sport's elite. It is one thing to produce a single upset. It is another to string together enough quality wins across multiple tournaments to establish yourself as one of the most dangerous competitors on tour. That is exactly what Eala has accomplished over the past several months. Perhaps the biggest turning point came during the grass court season, when Alex Eala proved that her game could succeed against the very best players in the world. She captured the Birmingham Classic title, demonstrating remarkable consistency throughout the tournament while showing that she could handle the pressure of playing deep into championship week. Winning a WTA title is never easy, because every round presents a different challenge, requiring players to adjust their tactics and maintain both physical and mental focus over several consecutive matches. For a young player still establishing herself at the highest level, lifting that trophy represented far more than another career milestone. It provided tangible proof that she belonged among the elite. If Birmingham announced her arrival, Wimbledon confirmed it. Entering the year's most prestigious Grand Slam, expectations surrounding Eala were already growing, but few people anticipated what would happen next. She produced the deepest Wimbledon run ever achieved by a Filipino player in the Open era, advancing to the fourth round while defeating some of the sport's most accomplished competitors along the way. The defining moment came when she stunned defending champion Iga Swiatek, a victory that immediately became one of the biggest stories in international tennis. Defeating a multiple-time Grand Slam champion on one of the sport's biggest stages is the kind of result that permanently changes how opponents view you. Before that match, many players respected Alex Eala's potential. After it, they respected her ability to win against the very best when the stakes were highest. That victory did not happen by accident. Throughout the tournament, Eala displayed the qualities that have become hallmarks of her game. Her movement around the court allowed her to extend rallies that many players would have surrendered. Her left-handed forehand created difficult angles that consistently pulled opponents out of position. More importantly, she showed remarkable composure during pressure moments. Instead of becoming overwhelmed by the occasion, she embraced it. Those performances demonstrated that she possesses not only the technical ability to compete at the highest level, but also the mental resilience required to succeed in modern professional tennis. More importantly, she is someone who already knows what it feels like to defeat Alex Eala. Their previous meeting may have taken place several years ago, but the memory of that match has never completely disappeared. For Eala, Washington offers more than an opportunity to begin another tournament with a victory. It offers the chance to rewrite one of the most important chapters of her young career. That is exactly why the anticipation surrounding this match continues to grow with every passing day.